If I was a pre-dent right now, these are some things that I would be doing to prepare myself for when I plan to apply to dental school. First, I would make sure I had a really good academic advisor. I can't tell you how important my advisor was to me when I was applying to dental school. She was literally like a therapist and walked me through every step of the application, and I can honestly not thank her enough. So finding a good academic advisor is your top priority. And what I will say on that is if you don't have a good academic advisor, it could put you back if you're not taking the correct classes you need to for dental school. Next, I would either meet with my advisor or make a plan yourself of when you plan to apply and then kind of working backwards on when you're planning to take the DAT, when you need to make sure you have your shadowing hours, when you need to ask for letters of rec, because if you really want to apply on time, then you need to make sure you have a very good plan, because otherwise you can get behind and you're going to end up having to take a gap year regardless if you want to or not. Next, I would make sure I was making really good connections with all of my professors as well as anyone that I was shadowing with, because they could be potential people to write letters of recommendation for me. So the more I could get involved in class and meeting with them in after hours or even signing up to do some form of research with them could help me in the future when I plan to ask for letter recommendations. If I hadn't already, I would start shadowing and I would also start volunteering. What I always tell people, it is super important to try to make long-term commitments or do volunteering or shadowing that you can do multiple times over a long span of time, rather than going to 15 different places once. If you can go to one place 15 different times, it can show that you are able to kind of continue doing something, which I feel like in dental school or in the dental application, they like to see that you're able to make these commitments to different things. And that doesn't even have to go into like shadowing or volunteering. If you're in a club that you've been in long term, or you've held leadership positions that you've been able to hold long term, those all show your commitment to whatever you're doing. The other thing that I would be doing throughout this entire process is continuing to ask myself, is this really what I want to do? And that's something that if you are even considering dentistry at all or considering going to any form of postgraduate school, that you need to be thinking about, is this something I want to do long term? Because like I've said before, I would never wish for somebody who is not passionate about dentistry to go into dental school, because I can tell you it is not for everyone. And last, I would follow me, because I'm here to answer all of your dental applications, dental school, and any questions in general to help you throughout this process.